Okay. Will the mirror talk to me now?
You are not my master.
No!
If you are his ally, step forward and declare it.
Okay. We're gonna just step back for a second.
Wise.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Should we go see if there's anything that can help us? Like there's a desk over there and a book on it. This book wouldn't happen to have any important information, right? Azuth, god of wizards all. For Mr. Always Yearning, Bane the Tyrant, the Black Hand makes sure the strong do rule. Beshaba will bring forth your doom unless you chant her prayer. Okay. Did that help anybody? I'm gonna take it with me. Anything? We checked that. What about in here? Nothing. Okay. What was that? What was that? Did you all hear it? Okay, good. There was nothing. Whew! Oh, another book. I pay no service to the gods, but by some blessing this village believes me and my apprentice to be simple healers. My tattoos are hidden, my red robes locked away, and my lab secured. I have not heard the words "they" since we arrived, and only my apprentice knows me. This place is not ideal for my research, but I can never return home. Not the way I escaped. I'd be put to death with worse to follow. The work here is simple, allows me to continue my research at night, but progress is slow. Reanimation seems easy, but restoring life? That prize eludes me. The tome contains the magic I need, but it fights me at every step, as does my apprentice. At least my familiar has made it easy to secure bodies without raising suspicion. This will take time. Will Zulkers find me before I can bring her back? I cannot say. But if they do come for me, they'll have to face the guardians I've raised. Okay. I'm gonna take this with me. Yeah, because this book seems very important. Now, I'm gonna go talk to the mirror now. Because I feel like what just happened was knowledge was acquired. And now I might be able to throw some names about. Like apprentice.
You are not my master.
No! No!
If you are his ally, step forward and declare it.
I am, yes.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
Right. We did the foul, wretched creature.
You are no Zolkir. But are you wise?
Very wise. I was born very wise.
Why might one use balsam ointment?
Clean a wound. It will treat burns. It cleans a wound. I read a doctor's journal. They wouldn't lie to me.
Acceptable.
Yes.
Finally.
No, there's one more? Why?
If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
Anything in you? Nothing good comes of the like this. No. I would see you freed. Right, because nothing good comes from when you actually say what you would see in it. Ye free. Go forth, be free. Person in the mirror.
No. This is my purpose.
Oh.
I know nothing else.
What if it's time
But
to
you
find a
came
new?
to us. No others ever did.
Oh,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. The poor mirror. Nobody's ever asked.
Laboratory full of abandoned experiments. Color me in my element.
Okay, well, have fun. Feel free to look around everywhere. Where do we go first? There's so much here. So much. Experimentation? There are sketches? Guides to transmutating metals. Okay. Reanimating dead flesh. Anybody here a necromancer? I, for one, like to be a I'm gonna just, it's very dark in here. I, for one, enjoy being a bard. Necromancy never appealed to me in that it took effort. Being a bard, I can just say whatever I think and people think I'm a genius. So, being a bard works. What's in here? More scrolls. Is that a bear?
A young cave bear.
Oh my goodness.
Killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
That's so sad. The poor thing. Okay, what is it? It's a crystal ball. I'm gonna leave that. Is that a skeleton? Does he have anything on him? Why does a skeleton have gold? This? Oh, alright. We'll take a look at those when we get back to camp. Anything in the... Oh, okay, good. Finally, I found a desk that has both a quill and an inkwell, so you can actually write a letter this time while sitting at this desk. Okay, anybody see anything? Just books everywhere. Place was ransacked. But by who? Oh, no. What is this? A skeleton with more gold. What is any of this? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. I want no part of that. Oh, let me just...
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Don't we love traps in front of doors? I'm just gonna disarm this. Give me 2 seconds. Dice. Today. I know, I'm still a little fatigued after the whole being a snack for Astarian thing. Thank you so much for helping with that. I don't know if I could have done it without you. Oh, I appreciate you. Okay. More traps? Okay. I'm gonna lockpick this. Let's see if I can. If not, we got Astarian. Astarian, I don't know if I could do this. Let me try one more time. If not, this is all yours. 100%. Really? Really? Hold on, Dice. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna have to talk about this. Wow! What is your problem? Why don't you want me going? Now I gotta know what's in here. You can't treat me like this. Again? Really? One more time. And then I'll give it to Astarian. Thank you! Yeah, you didn't want Astarian doing this, I see. Why were you so stubborn about this?
Step carefully.
Okay, good.
There's a trap.
So many traps. That's a book. That's a big book. A terrifying looking book. Okay. That's been done. I'm just gonna disarm this to be safe. I don't think we need to anymore. But the dice owe me for making me argue with them in front of everybody, so. Okay. Who wants to open up the creepy book? Say aye.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
What is this? It's terrifying.
You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Please don't open the creepy book.
Why not?
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
You don't mind? Really? Oh. I mean, yeah, if you want it, sure. Okay, well, now we have a creepy book that Karlach doesn't want me to read, but I still want to read it, but I can't open it. It looks like something goes in its mouth. Is that normal to say? Oh, is that a switch? Where does this lead? I guess we're gonna have to find whatever. I knew that this wall led somewhere, see? My intuition was correct. I will also take that off of somebody's end. A lot of bones. Okay, so good news. Looks like whoever used to live here was a necromancer of some kind. Probably of the slightly creepy variety. And was experimenting and... Okay. Allegedly had a book that I think that the other book had said that they couldn't read. So now we have it and we gotta find a way to open it. All right. So at least we got through all of that down there. We didn't find the infernal iron. Maybe in one of these buildings over here. Or Gale! Oh no. Do you need another?
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do.
Okay.
I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Then, I guess, yeah, I have plenty for you, but this feels so sudden comparatively. Like, is it getting worse?
Thank you.
Of course.
Good gods.
What?
It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Okay, well, I mean, I'd like to think you're among friends at this point, so go on. Tell us whatever it is you need to.
I might just be about to remedy that.
Oh?
You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
Okay.
What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held.
That's dramatic.
I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it.
Compose it?
Much like a musician or a poet.
Oh.
Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She
Oh.
revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
You're what? Wait. You're what? You said a lot of it, very important things in there, but I am stuck on one point and one point only. Did you say that you and a goddess did and really?
Oh, yes.
What?
We enjoyed each other's company.
Uh-huh.
Body, mind, and soul.
I don't know if I needed the details.
But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
Okay. Gale, I'm gonna ask the most obvious question that I can think of because my mind is still a few points back. But anyways, how did you cross the boundaries, Gale?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
I mean, I'm a bard. I want the whole story, Gale. Leave nothing out. Can I take notes, though, while you do?
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise.
Flying
I'll
tower.
save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mistra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
I kind of think I see where this is going. Gale? Gale, first of all, don't you think she knew that that part was out of her reach, and maybe it was out of her reach for a reason? Because how can anything that has to do with magic be out of Mistra's reach kind of thing? But anyways, to just confirm, you had ruled out flowers and chocolates and stuff like that, right? Before you went to this plan, like that, you did try the obvious, easier things, right?
You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough.
Yep, I was thinking that.
Certain this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here,
Yeah?
place your hand over my heart.
Oh,
Let me show you.
okay.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in, into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
What is it? What do you see?
Gale. Gale, how are you still alive? How is this even possible?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
It would go boom. You'll die, won't you?
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt.
Right.
I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Yep, that's what I was afraid that you would say. So, is there anything that we can do? Like, there has to be a way to either get this out of you or to get it under control? I mean, the tadpole clearly isn't working like it's working for Astarion, so there has to be something.
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal.
No, not at all. Why would
Say
it?
the word, and we'll part ways.
What? No. This doesn't feel like a betrayal at all. No. This is your secret. It wasn't mine to ask for, and I'm glad you've trusted all of us enough to tell us, but I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this is nothing. Like, I mean, not nothing, because I mean, if you go boom, you take all of us with you, but granted, I could turn into a monster at the flip of a switch, so no, I didn't have the right to know you until you were ready to tell me, but I guess, quick survey, how is everybody feeling? Because we're more of a committee than anything else.
You'd have us debate.
Yes!
That Netherese Jack-in-the-Box
Astarion.
should be a blip on the horizon by now.
Come now, have a heart. Gale is one of us.
Agreed.
And we should stand by his side.
I agree with you. No, we've been together this long, Gale. That's how we're gonna keep it.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you.
You're welcome.
I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now,
Yeah.
even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Well, Gale, thank you. Sincerely, thank you for telling us. I appreciate it. It couldn't have been easy. And Karlach is dancing, so everything is good, it would seem. Is there anything... Do we think this is where the Infernal Iron could be? I mean, it's a shabby old house. Like, there's not much. Unless there's another cellar. Because this place seems to be nothing but weird cellars. Like, legitimately. I feel like the whole time we've been in here, all I've been looking for is... What is that? That looks like it's a spider web with a big drop that would kill us. So, maybe not. Up here? No, this is the door we came in. Okay. Quick question. Anybody get a weird feeling from the well? Because I'm not gonna lie, every single time I go past this well, I get kind of a weird feeling. Can we just take a minute to look at it?
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable.
All right. Listen, just let me do this. Somebody make a wish while I do it, though.
The coin disappears into the well. After a moment, you hear a soft clink, not a splash.
Wait, what? There's no water at the bottom? Okay. Dice, how are you feeling on this well right now? Like, are you feeling like we need to go down? Okay. I mean, you think that there's something more to it?
Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
Okay. Y'all, can we do something incredibly stupid? Again?
Best not touch those webs or I'll end up as a meal.
Okay. I said stupid. Glad we were able to actually do something this stupid. A lot of spider webs. I'm guessing we'll find some spiders. I hate spiders, so if you could kill them all for me while I huddle in a corner, that'd be great. Also, is that a dead adventurer? Yep. Okay, good. Skeletons with swords. Okay. Bones. Great. What is... Over here? Oh, it was somebody's home? Right. Okay, good. Ugh. Anything in any of these containers? Look, I'm not above ransacking somebody else's hideout in a spider-covered well. Books. Okay. This... A neurotic enthrallment. Okay, so medical notes? What's in here? Boots? Coin? Is that a journal? I am so nosy. There are sketches in here and everything like that. Spiders. They can sense my devotion. It draws them. I hear them in the shadows. Whispers from the Dark Mother. I woke to a gift wrapped in spider silk, a pair of boots taken from the heretic's corpse. Loth sends her daughters to reward my faith, to let me know I am on the right path. Another gift, a corpse of a drow, sigil scarred upon his face. An arachnomancer, one with the power to inhabit the spider form. It's a message, a calling. My blood already dries upon the dagger, her blessed image carved into my skin. Oh no. So many scrolls. Okay. Do we keep going? I feel like we've already come this far. We might as well see if there's anything else here, right? Like, we kind of sort of have to. I mean, we don't have to. But we have to. Is that another journal? Everything's been burned away except for a sentence. In her form, I find ecstasy. The spell is not enough. Okay. Okay. Her form? Whose form? I'm going up here. Climb up here with me, everybody. Whose form are we talking about?